Hi friends, this is the 33th class in our Excel series. Today we are going to discuss how to save a file. Even though this may be familiar to many of you, still we are aiming at those who are not familiar with Excel. So how can we save a file? What is the difference between save and save as? And also what are the facilities in page setup dialog box in printing a file? How can we use it to print a file in accordance with our need? And also how can we convert a Excel file into a PDF format using Microsoft facility in Excel. If you opened an Excel workbook, the file name is shown here as book 1 before saving the file. Then in Excel there are different ways to achieve one thing. For that, similarly for saving there are different ways, so we will show it one by one. So first, for saving a file, we go to the file menu, then click, then here there is a save link here, so click on this save. You will be asked to show a location. Suppose we are different locations will be shown here. Click here, then you can save the file giving a name. On this book 1 you can give the file name here and you can click save. This is the one method. Another method is here. This is the quick access toolbar. We explained this in lesson 1. You can see that. So in this quick access toolbar, if this quick access toolbar is not shown in your workbook, then you can go here, then you have to here check that it may be, suppose here hide no quick access toolbar here, then click here and show quick access toolbar. So here there is a icon here. If this save icon is not shown here, you can drop down list, then make sure that the save is selected. Similarly we can select to show different commands are here. You can place this on quick access toolbar by selecting this. So here there is, so you click, then there will be a window, then you have to select the location. Same location can be selected from here, otherwise you can click on more option and the same window comes. So when clicking on the more option, you can see that it is shown as save as. So when you save a file for the first time, it will be a save as. So what is the file name, what is the location? Once you saved it, you can directly save it. This type of question will not be asked. So similarly here, another method is you can press Ctrl S, then again save this file. The dialog box appears. You can select the location and you can also give the file name here. So we select this location, then you have to give the file name. We give as test file, okay, test file 1. So maybe we have to use 2 also. Then here save as type, you have to, default is Excel workbook. There are different type of Excel workbooks are there. So if you want to have the compatibility, so in older version you can Excel 97 2003, and we are not going to the details. You can see different file type you can select from here. So normally we select the Excel workbook and give the file name, then give save. So that file is saved, then the file name changed here as test file 1. After saving this file, so we are going to edit the file or make some changes to this file, and we have to keep the original file intact. Then we want to save the file name in another name, that is you select the file, then click as save as. Save as, you can click on this save as, then you will be asked to show the location and also the file name. You can change the file name here, then test2, then we click on the save button, then it is saved. Now the file saved as test file 2. When you make any changes to this file, it will be saved as test file 2 and the test file 1 will be intact. So that is the use of save as. That means you can save the file in any location or different location with a different file name. So immediately editing on this new name or new file, and the first file will be intact. There will be no changes. Next we are going to learn how to print a saved file. So it is not necessary to save a file for printing, but it is better you save the file, then go to print. So here on the tab, page layout tab, we have to take the page layout tab. There are different commands here on this ribbon, but we, before
learning about these commands, we go to the right bottom corner. This is the dialog box launcher. So when you click here, a dialog box appears. On this one, there are different tabs. Page tab. Here there is portrait and landscape. Width will be smaller than the length. Then here is a landscape. When the landscape, so if you are using more columns in Excel, we have to use this landscape. So here width will be larger than the height or length. So that is the difference between portrait and landscape. That is adjust to. If you want to fit to the specified, that is your a larger file, so you have to reduce it, you can give this, click here and reduce to 95%, or in order to fit it to the page. So similarly here also there is a 51 or 52, that is you can print 2 pages. Here our file is in 2 pages, you can make 2 pages in 1 page. So the selection is from here. Next one is paper size. You can select the different size of the paper letter. Normally we use A4, so you can have different file size according to or in accordance with your need. That is, we select A4. Then here is the print quality. You can change the quality. It depends on the your printer settings. So next is margin. Here there will be a default margin. You can change the left margin. Suppose you want to change the left margin to 2, then here you can select here and 1.5. Similarly, top margin you can adjust, and bottom margin. Header and footer margin we will come back after going to this tab. So here there is a center on page part of this dialog box. So horizontally you can see that here is the preview. That is, preview shows that our printing will be on the left and the top. So you align this into horizontally, it will be like this. It is exactly horizontally aligned. Similarly, if you are choosing vertically, then it will be at the center. So if you choose both, then it will be exactly the center of the page. So that is the use of this horizontally and vertical alignment. Then we can go to the sheet. So sheet, here we have to select the print area. That is, for print area you have to select here and select the entire area. You have to show the entire area here. Then print area we selected. We can show that whether grid line is needed. So already we have borders, so no need of printing grid lines in black and white or draft quality, rows and columns. This is the rows and columns. If you want rows and columns, you can select from here, rows and columns. You can click on the print preview. So you can see that this is the print preview, and in this there is no heading on the next page. So if you want this heading on the next page, you have to go and click the launcher sheet. Here is the rows to repeat at the top. Which row is to be repeated? So click on this, then you can select this first row. If you want more rows, you can select more rows. Only one row we selected. Then again go and see the print preview. What happens? This is the print preview, or first row is repeated in every pages. So again, next one is you can also repeat the columns to repeat. That means any column if you want. It is very rare. So next is header and footer. So if you want to give some header will be inside the top margin, and there is a header margin also. So header margin we can set here. Header and footer margin is there. Then click on the header footer tab. So you can use custom header page 1 if you want to print the page 1 on this. Here there is, you can see preview here, page 1 here. Page, that is, there are 2 pages in our selection, so it is page 1 of 1 is shown. So if you go to the print preview, you can see that page 1 of 2, then 2 of 2. Okay, here there is a difference. Here page 2 of 2, that is the second page. Total 2 pages are there. This is one of the, that is means the first page. In this way you can see the preview. If you want to go back to the setup, you can select from setup here also. So that is, if you want a custom header, you can select from here. That is, there are, suppose you want to print the page in the left or center. Here there is a, already we selected from there, that is why this is shown. So we default one in the center page. You can see that here. So default we selected. So that is why this on the custom header it is shown. So if you remove this, you have to delete it and click OK. Okay, or otherwise select none from here. Similarly, you can set up the footer also from here. So here there are many, you can select in accordance with your node. Custom footer also we can select. So here you can select the page number and also if you want you can type off here and select here. This will print. So you can, let us see the preview. That is 1 of 1. That is first page of 1. We have to only one page is 1 of 2. So here, okay, 1 of 1. We are sitting on 1 of 1. Okay, we can go and see the preview here. 1 of 2. Then we select here 2 of 2. It is on the footer. You can type here something, page, then you can go the, okay, then you can see page 1 of 2. Similarly, you can type and select and customize the custom footer and custom header. In this way we can, okay, then there is an option here. That option is about the printer settings, so we will come to this later. Okay, then click OK. Then come to the page layout, page setup group. There are different groups here. So page, you can select the margin from here directly. Last custom settings, normal settings, wide, and the margin is given here. If you want this, you can directly select from here, or otherwise you go to the bottom custom margin. Then again the dialog box, we explained this, how to what are the facilities here. Okay, then orientation, you can select portrait and landscape. So suppose your page is like this, more columns, you have to select here, and you can select the print area from directly here, set print area. Okay, then orientation, here it is landscape, you are selected landscape. Again you can select the size, A4, A5, letter, legal, etc. directly from here. Then print area you can select, or you can clear the print area from here. Another one is very important, is page break. That is when you see this preview, suppose the preview can be selected from here. I have selected this print preview and print. You can tick here and it will be shown on your, then click here. So this is the preview. You can see that here there are 43 data is printed here. Suppose we want to limit 40, score of 40 students, and the other should be in the next page. Then you can directly go here and place your, select the cell at 41, then click insert a page break. Here there is a normal page break. Here you can see the dotted line. This shows the page break. So this is adjusted according to your size of the page. So when you click on this 41, then insert a page break. The default page break changes here. You can see there is a gray color. So when you click on this print preview, you can see up to 40 is shown here, from 41 onwards on the next page. That is the use of page break here. And you can remove the page break by selecting here, and you can remove the page break. Or if you want to reset all the page breaks, you can click here. So for removing one by one, you have to go to, just place your cell just bottom the page break, and you can remove the page break. Or if you want to reset all, you click here, then page break goes and go to the default page in accordance with the settings of your page. Then again, print the title. We have discussed this. Go to this dialog box, you have to select rows to repeat, that is the print titles. Okay, here also scale to fit. Here similarly it goes to the scale to fit. We explained this. Then here you can see that grid lines, if you uncheck this, all grid line disappears. This is the border we have drawn. Similarly headings, that is row heading, column heading disappears. Here also if you want to print this, you can select grid line. If you want to print on your printer, you can select here. Similarly if you want to print the heading, when you go to the preview, you can see ABCD and the row number shown here, because you have selected print here. So in this way we can directly access commands from the command ribbon, or we can go to the dialog by using this dialog box launcher. Made some page setup. Suppose we want to print, then we go to the here, or you can press Ctrl P. Both give the same result. So here we can select here, this is the printer, you can directly print here. You can make changes from here. Active sheet, only print the active sheet, then only print all the sheets in a workbook. Select the page and everything here also. You can go page setup from here also. Okay, make changes. Then if you give the printing, it will print, and print the dialog box appears, it will print. Okay, in this way you can directly print. Suppose we don't have a printer and we have to send this file to someone by WhatsApp or email, then we can convert this file into a PDF format. That means before converting this to PDF format, you have to make all the page setup as we shown here. Select the print area and make the margin and everything. After that, you can click on the printer. Here you come. Then here there is a printer. Then from here you can select Microsoft Print to PDF. You can see that when you click here, there is a Microsoft Print to PDF. You can select this. So now Microsoft Print to PDF is selected. Then you can click on print. Then the printing, and you will be asked to show the location where to save this PDF file. I select the desktop, and you have to give the file name also in test. Then click save. It will show now printing page 1, page 2. Minimize here. So after minimizing, you can see that. So double click on this. It will open in your default here. This is Adobe. So okay, you can see this in PDF format. You can click the print here. So print dialog box appears. Then you can, from this you can select odd pages and print the odd pages. Suppose there are 10 pages, you can first print the odd pages. Then you can select the keep the papers after printing upside down. Select even pages. Now you have to select reverse pages, because the last page will be on the top. When you keep this set of papers in upside down, you can select even pages only, then click on the reverse, then you can print. Click on the print, then this PDF format can be printed. So we have explained how to save a file, what is the difference between save and save as, and how to make the page setup and print the file, and also how to convert a file into Excel file into PDF format. So we finished today's lesson. Thank you for watching the lesson. Goodbye.